like create an object, we were doing olp dot, right? So that we can remove by replace by this new orange HRM login page, right? So that's why I'm removing this, right? So this one we can do. And then so we have also done this driver.get driver. That is done. Okay, and we have also you can see that we have managed, like we have done it together. How have we done it? Like login method here, you can see that it's returning home page, right? So home page, on home page we can access these two methods, this, and then this is also returning home page, right? So that's why we can connect that. And then for assertions, what we are trying to do is, here we have defined one get title method. So what we have done is, initially we had just done this, we were just doing operations. Okay, now we want to do a session on title. So whenever we have logged in, logged out, then we want to check the title of the page, that it is this, right? So what we'll do, so that's why we'll use assertj, right, library. First I'll show how did I get the title page, get title. So here in the login page we will see that we have this get title method, return driver manager.getDriver.getTitle method is there. Always make sure that they are returning something or the other in the method. It is very important. This will help us do the method chaining. And also, you know, Sonarlinter is giving us this, saying that you should have it in this regex. We're starting with small, ending with anything, right? And then star means number of times, any number of time it can be there, right? And dollar symbol at the end. So yeah, we will try to make it. So here underscore is not considered, so that's why we will make it like this. So you can do it that way also, but this is more, okay, you can keep it like that also. So yeah, so this we have done. Now we can see there are no errors, right? Similarly in this also, home page also, we can follow the same thing. So you can see that I have mentioned link and all these things, right? So this will help us later on, like when we are writing tests, it will help us identify. It can be link, it can be button, right? So this will help us. Here you see button profile down. Okay, so this is how we are gonna do it. And then so we will see, we were getting no such element found exception, right? So that's why we'll use explicit wait. So what was happening is, while we were trying to log in here in this one, while we were trying to log in, so once you're logged in, then you click on profile menu. So we need some wait after that, right? So either you give thread.sleep, right? Or you give explicit wait. Explicit wait is beneficial. Why? Because see, if you give thread.sleep in your test, which I have given already, right? You can see thread.sleep. So what I have to do is, I have to handle this. Yeah, I have to use a try catch block or something, right? And try to handle this. Right. So then in that case, what you can do is, so you can remove this. Why? Because see, it throws this exception interrupted. uninterrupted exception. So I have to handle it here also, and in whatever method, whatever method I'm using, I have to handle it there also, right? So extensions are extending base test, so in base test also, I think I have to show. Here it's not showing, but yeah, if some class inherits it, so then there also have to declare it, right? So that's an issue. Or I'll use a try catch block and try to handle it, but then my code won't look nice, right? It won't look nice. It would look something like this. See, add throws, trace around with try catch. See, it's not looking nice, and we are doing testing here, so I don't want to do all this. So that's why there's a library that we can use in the pom.xml. I've added that. It's called this commons lang 3, and after that, after calling this library, you can, what you can do is you can use this uninterruptibles dot sleep until interruptibly, and then duration of seconds you can give, right? And once you have done that, then this will not throw any exceptions, and then your manager also can't know that whether you used some thread.sleep. So because sometimes you need to use thread.sleep. If there are a lot of ajax calls, then in that case you have to use thread.sleep, right? So in the home page you can see that here, new WebDriver wait, we have used duration of seconds, right? So here when I've used, right, otherwise you'll create a WebDriver object, new WebDriver wait, you will give it duration of seconds, and then wait dot. So I'm directly doing that, right? New WebDriver, this is more cleaner. Dot until expected conditions dot element to be clickable, and then you can put this, right? And then in, or you can try this Java 8 thing, new WebDriver wait driver dot this until d means element, d dot find element, button profile down is enabled. Until it is enabled, it will not be click, it will not click it. So that is there, and I think that's pretty much there. So one more thing you need to think is never do assertions in this, right? Some people do assertions in the login page itself. Here they will do assert, they will try to get the title here, driver.get title, and then assert true, and then they will give value, and then they will return the title. So that doesn't look nice, right? So why that is needs to be, that should not be done, because here you are doing the page objects. Assertion should always be done in the tests, because there the tester, if he wants to see, he can see these assertions are being made, right? So here we are checking the title is equal to orange HR, right? If it is ABCD, then it will fail, right? So the tester would know this assertion is being done. Let's see if it fails. This is orange HR, right? It is wait, it will click it, log out, right? See the console log. What's the error? Console says expected this, but was this, right? So that's why we'll put here this. It was easy to identify, right? Otherwise it will fail somewhere and we will not be able to know. So this is how we use this, right? So this is it, I think, and I have told you that in the this one you use this, using this, and how soon Arlent is asking us to change, right? Using the regex, and make sure that you're making all assertions in the test classes. And one more thing you have to make sure is that page methods should always be returning something, because that helps us do the chaining, method chaining. And never do assertions in the page classes, always do it in the test classes, then test would be more readable. Yeah, and there's one more thing that in the bilocator, right? This is the benefit. You can directly use it over here. In that, it's an issue. Okay. So always prefer to use explicit wait. Sometimes explicit wait doesn't work, so that in that case you can use uh, this uninterruptibly class. So that will help you fix the issues. So thank you for this video, and do like and share and subscribe to the channel.